What is going on, folks? And we are back. So, in this episode, we're going to be doing not one, but two bosses, as well as cleaning up the rest of this fucking area. So go ahead and let's do that. So we're going to be making our way here. So, yeah, in the last episode, I may have missed maybe a couple knickknacks here and there, but nothing big. This is a big-ass area. Made for big-ass dicks, and we're bound to miss something, right? If an enemy drops something, just go ahead and check it in your stash, your donation box, things will be there. So anyway, we're gonna be kind of cleaning up this area. There's not much left. Go ahead and open this door. And we're just gonna barge in, because why not? Head up the stairs. There we go. Bamboo missive, we love that. What's it used for? I don't know, don't ask me. Anyway, yeah, go ahead, pick this up. And we are gonna be on our way out of here very soon and getting some nice little excitement bosses. Anyway, as you know, we came from that angle. We don't need to fight him again. We're gonna wrap around instead of that way. Okay. The good thing also of going from up to down and descending is we get rid of these things, and because these things are burned from the towers, there's none of those like blowing up balloon bastards. Anyway, we're gonna make our way now down here and finish off this area. There's one more NPC to talk to, right? We don't need to go there, just make your way through here. These fuckers, right? So if you burn the towers, these won't spawn. Just dodge last minute. Have your corruption flower on ready. Anyway, bank here. Get this. And we'll walk through what the we'll walk through what the benedictions are on our next shrine right before the boss, and we'll prep and walk through some of the additional pickups. Anyway, watch this big guy. Bam. Just continue the onslaught. Right. Jeez. Make sure to eat some soup, right? So it helps us with the, this damn frost. And then here we are. Yummy, 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 yummy. Good for my tummy. Boss remains. Okay. Go ahead, make your way right now. Up here. Things are raising. Things are yelling at us. Go ahead. Go ahead. Ah, what? Double kill. Double obliterate. Jeez, we're toasty now. Can I just pick it up, please, sir? But what do you... Don't you hound on me. And make your way here. There should be, if I'm not mistaken, drop down. I think it was this one. Let them come. If I'm not mistaken, where the fuck was it? Yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. Anyway, we're gonna make our way through here. And that door right there, not that one. That one over there, that's leading to the start of that snowy passage where all the bullshit started. Just look how much damage we're doing. Hey! Hey! The clashes too on the light attack or heavy attack, it doesn't matter. Anyway, this guy's gonna annoy you, but unless you clear this out very quickly. No, he doesn't even see us. He doesn't even care. Yeah, again, any item drops that drop from enemies and you fail to pick up, it'll be in your stash. Anyway, wrap around. This guy doesn't even know we're here. I'd like to say that it's over with the snowy bullshit, but far from it. He's just minding his own business. Doesn't matter. Anyway, that door right there is where it all started. There's an NPC there we're gonna talk to. Other than that, right, definitely helps, again, going from up, descending, you know, downwards, because you get to, like, fuck everybody from the ass. What are you doing? No, that's not what I want to see. Bam. Buddy, you can relax. I'm not trying to attack you. And I can't attack you for some reason. Anyway, make our way here. And make our way here. And this will be it. We're gonna make our way through the mine and head towards the boss. An optional boss. And it's gonna drop one of the best long swords in the game. Or I would argue the best, right? Compared to the Lashing Whip. Anyway. Don't forget, of course, this bird. We're finally done! And I could have done this probably in the last episode, but I didn't have patience. Go ahead to talk to Wuchang.
Hey, you may come back.
Oops,
soon.
and give him the
Hey, you may
oil lamp.
that. Oh, so I would not only a wasted effort on my part.
So now we can see here more stuff for us, right? Some good in frost resistance armor. If a nearby enemy suffers frostbite, take reduced damage. That's not going to be good. Increased the damage of attacks that deal damage in a large area, such as explosions. So we're not using much of that, but you know, feel free to buy that. We will have to eventually anyway. Right, the soup here is also good for frost buildite, and it'll help with the bosses as well that are coming up. But anyway, there you go. Or buy stuff for fashion souls. Rest up. Okay, now we're going to teleport to the Cloudspire outskirts, making our way through a mine, picking up some goodies along the way, and then heading to the optional boss. Of course, at this point, feel free to use any, right, stuff just for a level up. Do we have enough? Yes, we do. I'll use the rest later. Just wanting to level up. We did go into Rapid Temperance for the additional 2 levels. Now this will bring us to 40. I feel Rapid Temperance is definitely useful. And at this point, right, we're pretty much out of the +5 nodes. So what I'm going to do is, because we haven't been using the spear, I'm going to go into Biding Time, and this Biding Time is going to be then proccing with Unbroken Focus, so that we do not decay past 3 stacks of Skyborn Might. This is just going to be an excellent weapon to have to gain Skyborn Might, so that we can essentially use Divine Ward or our Earth Shatter for the resilience, right? Instead of having to do a full light attack combo, which sometimes it can be difficult to get to get off, especially when bosses flinches. So this is just going to be a nice passive, right, ability to get Skyborn Might, but we won't wear it until we get the Unbroken Focus, right? See, as we can see here, we just passively gain Skyborn Might just by waiting. So as you're kind of like venturing off and exploring, again, you could just passively gain it, then swap to the axe, right? So it's just a good thing to have. Little tips and tricks, right? Anyway, we're in a mine, so yeah, we're gonna want to equip our Despair Resistance, but let's first fuck him up. See? Bam, we gain 2, then we can go ahead and use it. It's not gonna be crazy by any means, because you're typically always on the move anyway, or killing enemies, but anyway. I thought that'd be interesting. Anyway, what's our Despair Resistance again? Corruption. This, and then I believe it was this, right? So go ahead. And we're gonna make our way through the mines and to the optional boss. Hello, you sprinty bastards. There you go, you can have him blow it up. That's good, here comes a tree. So, Go ahead and temper. New pendant. Go ahead and temper. Right, there's still big dicks. So this thunderstorm spell that we picked up, honestly, it's okay. It does this type of like chain reaction of lightning. I guess it's good in like confined areas when you're blowing past multiple mobs. But for like a single target damage approach, I mean, it's okay, but it's nothing crazy to rave about. Ow! Fucking hell. Out of stamina! God damn it. It's okay, it's okay. We'll be resting on a shrine where we aren't getting our asses kicked! Fuck! Bullshit. Absolutely bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Oh my god, die. Okay. So that's gonna lead to the boss, but we're gonna wrap around. And I'll show you exactly where we are. Besides, it's always good to get goodies. Goodies. Extra mercury, always good. Watch your despair? This place is just full of fucking despair? Oh my god. AIDS! Fucking AIDS! Pick up the goodies. Kill any last one of those. Okay. To the shrine now and to the boss. Okay, I can do this, guys. We can do this! See? And this is gonna lead us... Whoa! Right back to the rebel camp! We got our asses kicked. Just sprint through at this point, guys. See? I hope everything is now buttoned, organized, done. You know what I mean? Over! Fuck! Okay. Alright, we're not gonna rage. I said we're not gonna rage. Anyway, worship and recover. Okay, for the boss. Let us use exhaust any of these. Right? Yummy. Big. And always, before a boss, try to see if you can gain an additional level. In this case, we can, see? Use all yours at this time if you haven't already. And honestly, the biting time is quite slow. Because we tend to attack enemies so fast, so you know what? We're just gonna get out of that. It was a nice test. But now, honestly, keep Leech for the boss. Oh, of course, the additional points for extra mana potency and extra mana flasks. Don't forget to rest. And we're not using maddening incenses. Stamina is fine, but we don't really need it because we don't need the additional mana potency. You know what? We're just gonna build into strength nodes, knowing full well though that it's gonna be soon time to invest in a secondary build, right? So in this case, we are gonna do a secondary build, and that's gonna be longsword because we do like parry. Not to mention the additional vitality nodes. the additional strength 5 node, right? The additional agility, which still scales. So there's some goodies here that we're going to go into, but for now, I think what's safe is we don't need the additional here. It's just getting into these points here to unlock this when we need it, and then we'll make our way to the longsword build. I think I'm quite happy with that. So yeah. Anyway, temper, we're good here. For any one-handed builds, right? You can do magic, and then make sure to proc Max Madness. There we go. And that's it. So Max Madness. Go ahead and rest to get your charges. And it's time for the General of the North, Nengqi. Let's make our way finally down here. And fuck those things. I would like to say it's the last time we're seeing that, but we're not. Ooh, big growl. See, as you can see here, that's the mines that we just came from. And here's our boy. He can assist us in this fight. First time I did this, it was a one-shot. Kind of cheesed him. And didn't even have to use him, but we will for the sake of the guide. Just walking through pendants, right? We're not going to be throwing. He is a large enemy. We're not going to have lifesteal based on the fact that it's just one enemy. So go ahead. Drac-like is good for this. Increasing damage against enemies at full health is not going to be procced. Good for spell builds, right? Magic damage. Increases stamina recovery, but increases damage taken. This is, we'll rely on our Skyborn Might Benediction to get the stamina recovery. I think it's fast enough. You're better to do, right, the Gourd Pendant. Where the hell are you? And then we can keep that. I think that's good. The bread and butter, again, is always going to be the Divine Ward. Overall, what he does in the fight is he uses 3 elements. Frostbite, thunder, that does paralysis, and fire. So the best thing to do is just have a general Ming armor set for this fight. So, oh yeah, whoops, we got frostbite. We'll pop a soup. But just general Ming armor is very well balanced here to stop the fire attacks. And some of the damage that he does was primarily, again, the slash and stab. He does have a... we're going to be basically baiting him and bringing him closer to us. There's like a choke point as soon as we walk in where we want him. Makes his abilities... Makes him use his abilities, I think, much less often. If you do want to keep him further away, right, if you are a one-handed build, they are predictable because he tends to just shoot a bow with lightning-charged arrows. But his moveset can be erratic when he's close by. But it's quite easy, guys, folks. So we're just going to stay on his ass. We're not going to need this. We can definitely keep the soup, the temperance, and this, and we're happy with that. We have 6 charges. We are happy. So let's just start the fight. Oh, actually, instead of that, we are going to proc the Bone Whistle to assist us off the fight. So go ahead and proc your, buffs, your Arum Feather. We have plenty of those. Your stamina buffs. We're going to proc our temperance and then use our Bone Whistle right when we start. Okay. I don't think we used our soup. Anyway, bonus here. He's gonna jump. We're gonna proc our soup ASAP. There we go. Now, if he jumps, we want to bait him in this area here. Now, make him stay here. Bam. This is the area we want him. Just let him stay here. Okay, get your health. See? There's not much to it, guys. Just fucking beat his ass. Procker, shatter. Proc Divine Ward. Dodge it. You know what I mean? There's not much to it, folks. You just keep him in this area and you beat his ass. That's all there is to it. Congratulations. Now, if again, you can fight him at a range, it makes it a little bit more predictable, I guess, but like honestly, you can take the damage. We didn't even proc Divine Ward much in that fight. Used one flask and just fucking completely just baited him in this here and just fucked him up, right? That's all there is to it. Anyway, that's it for that. Talk to him.
Though, you may well. I'll let the. I demand that we spar when we next meet.
Oh shit! Oh shit! He's been exposed, ladies and gentlemen. He's been exposed. Okay. Time for another boss fight. Go ahead and teleport. And where we're teleporting is back to the Cloudspire Outskirts. As you can see, we can talk to the lady as well. So we'll do that. Where am I going? I'm lost. There we go. Zero fucks. Hello, Bergingen. Don't even think you live here.
My dear. My boy.
Yes, your boy. Yes, your boy. Your boy about to get his ass handed to him. Okay, guys, level up. Don't need that. We're not deflecting. We're not really changing stuff. Rapid temperance we got. Yeah, well, we're pretty good on this tree, honestly. And there isn't any +5 nodes, so you know what? Let us make our way down to the longsword now. Oops, not this one. Because there's gonna be that +5 strength node right at the start. And that's the best of scale, right? Like, just use your dual synergies. Use the two weapons to essentially buff your main one, right? And the dual blades provides us like these easy access +5 nodes and the ability just to have fun and, you know, counter. But we are going to make our way down to the Crescent Arc or even swapping using the Flamebrigger. We'll figure it out. We'll have fun though. But for the next boss, we are going to keep with the Axe build. And then maybe we'll switch it up and have fun. So we're happy here. We're happy with our temperance. We're happy with our benediction. You know, level up, and it's time! So for this, keep the Ming armor. He is also classified as a large enemy. So Gourd Pendant, we definitely going to want to use, you know, the same build. Same build we see here. You cannot use this, so you can, I guess, more than happy to substitute that with the spicy soup if you want. You know, we're going to be using Leech and Temperance. Quite happy with here. So let us head to the main boss of this area. This stupid old Cyclops blue fucking if I was green I would die bastard. Spearing frosty fucking bastard. Windy stupid frost bitch, okay? Okay. Now, before you come in, right, let's explain the boss fight. This is the Ming General, Liu Cheng'en. Now, this guy can pose a problem because basically all of his attacks rapidly cause frostbite buildup. And that can be hard, right, since it halves our maximum stamina. So for the axe build, it's going to be very important that we always have that Earth Shatter resilience up. as well as proccing our light attack combo using Divine Ward and then Earth Shatter and then cycling between the two. He also basically surrounds himself in like a mini blizzard, so that can mess up with your lock-on targeting, but that's going to be a really good avenue for us to use our temperance. We're going to be healing and trying to obliterate him twice. There are gaps in which he can allow us to heal. He jumps up and he does that pretty much 3 times. Very easy to bait, and that's another area in which we can go right behind him and proc an instant obliterate, okay? So for this fight too, what I'm gonna want to do is, instead of these, proc the instant 5. So anytime he's doing like those fucking frost whirlwinds, you can proc an instant 5 just to get that very important resilience Earth Shatter. Because if you don't have your resilience Earth Shatter and you're trying to do your light attack combo in the second phase, he's just gonna flinch you, and it really affects the overall momentum of the fight. So this is what we're gonna do. So go ahead, proc the Arum Feather, you know, proc the stamina cost, this, the instant 5, and we're good to go. Oh, the soup. Don't forget the soup. We're gonna skip this so it doesn't waste our buffs. Go ahead and watch it. 1, 2, 3. Go behind him. Fuck. That should have procced Earth Shatter. Fuck. It's okay. Got Frostbite. No, we wanted to use Divine Might. It's okay. We're almost gonna proc. Okay, that's the second phase. Proc your Temperance again. Soup. This, Plum. Heal. Fuck! I didn't heal. Okay. Combo. What the fuck did I just do? Oh my god. Okay, there is an attack he does. That if he kicks you, you'll be fucked. Okay, we just need to get our 5. Fuck. Oh, back away, back away. Oh my god. Fuck. That's the kick. That's the kick. You don't want to get hit by that. We need our temperance. We need our health. Come on. Damn, 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 damn. Okay. We'll try again. We'll try again. Not a bad attempt. That kick there, where he like stops and like does this like side kick, that's an instant grab, and you definitely don't want to get fucked up by that. But you see how we lost momentum? We lost momentum there. Now I'm assuming we have to fight that girl. Oh, okay. Let's try it again. I also just panicked. I'm just trying to like teach, you know what I mean? It's hard to teach and do all this shit. And obviously like use your fast quick item slot. I'm not sure if that girl's gonna be spawned in there. But anyway, let's try this again. So there's our... Anyway, let's try this again. So... let's kick his ass! Damn, they didn't get behind him for the obliterate. That's okay. There we go, back away. Apply the temperance again. There we go. There we go. Watch the stamina, guys. Not today, Lao She. There we go! That is redemption! Adios, bitch!
While your foundation is solid,
There we go, folks.
your trials are far from over.
Whew. Lot of goodies now. Whew. That's right. That's right. Okay. Anyway, folks, congratulations. That's gonna be it for this episode. One final thing we'll do, of course, is to level up. Get that juicy, juicy +5 strength for more big dick damage. Anyway, Jackoffs, I'll catch you on the next one.